Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a rut, doing the same things day after day, but deep down, you know there's more out there for you? Maybe you've thought about chasing a dream or trying something new, but the fear of the unknown keeps you glued in place. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into something that might be quietly holding you back, your comfort zone. In this video, I'm going to show you why that cozy little bubble isn't as safe as it seems, and how stepping out of it can open doors to growth, opportunities, and a life you've only dreamed of. Plus, I'll share some practical tips to help you break free starting today. So, stick with me. Let's get started. First, let's break it down. What exactly is a comfort zone? It's that mental space where everything feels familiar, predictable, and easy. It's where you don't have to face uncertainty or push yourself too hard. Picture it like a warm, comfy blanket wrapped around you. It's nice, right? But here's the catch. That blanket can start to feel more like a straitjacket over time. Our brains love this zone because it's low stress and safe. It's why we stick to routines, avoid risks, and tell ourselves, hey, I'm fine right here. But while it feels good in the moment, staying there too long comes with a cost. It's where your potential gets buried, where your biggest goals gather dust. Growth doesn't happen in that bubble. It happens when you dare to step outside it. So why is lingering in your comfort zone a problem? Because it keeps you stagnant. When you don't challenge yourself, you miss out on new experiences, skills, and chances to become the person you're meant to be. Think of it like a goldfish in a tiny bowl. It might swim around happily, but it'll never grow beyond the size of that bowl. Your comfort zone works the same way. Stay there, and you're capping your own possibilities. Want to switch careers? Travel the world? Start that side hustle. Those things live outside that bowl, and they're waiting for you to make a move. The longer you stay comfy, the harder it gets to break free. But don't worry, I've got your back with some ways to start. Let me share a quick story to show you what I mean. A couple of years ago, I got an email inviting me to speak at a local event. Now, if you'd told me back then I'd be speaking in front of a crowd, I'd have laughed, or maybe run away screaming. I was happy behind my laptop, creating content, not standing in the spotlight. Public speaking, that was way outside my comfort zone. But that email kept nagging at me. I could feel this little voice saying, if you say no, you'll always wonder what could have happened. So despite the butterflies, or honestly, more like a swarm of bees in my stomach, I said yes. I spent weeks preparing, practicing in front of my mirror, stumbling over words, doubting myself. When the day came, I stepped onto that stage, legs shaking, and faced the crowd. And guess what? I didn't flop. People clapped, some even thanked me afterward, and I walked away feeling like I'd conquered a mountain. That one scary step didn't just boost my confidence. It opened doors to opportunities I'd never have found if I'd stayed in my safe little bubble. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Now, you might be wondering, okay, how do I actually do this? Don't worry. I've got 5 practical strategies to help you take those first steps. Start small. You don't need to leap off a cliff right away. Try something tiny but uncomfortable. If you're shy, strike up a chat with a cashier. Hate mornings? Set your alarm 15 minutes earlier. Small wins build momentum. Set clear goals. Pick something you want to achieve that scares you a bit, like learning a new skill or asking for a raise. Break it into bite-sized steps. Each one pushes you a little further out of that comfort bubble. Embrace failure as a teacher. Here's a truth bomb. Failure isn't the enemy, it's a guide. When you mess up, you learn what works and what doesn't. Think of it like a video game. Every game over gets you closer to beating the level. Lean on your crew. Surround yourself with people who cheer you on. Friends, family, or even an online community. Share your plans with them. Their support can give you that extra nudge when doubt creeps in. Picture the win. Take a minute each day to visualize yourself succeeding. Imagine nailing that presentation or crossing that finish line. Feel the pride, the excitement. It tricks your brain into craving that outcome and makes the scary stuff less daunting. These steps don't have to be huge, but they do have to stretch you. That's where the growth lives. Let's get a little nerdy for a sec. Why does this even work? Your brain's wired to protect you, like an overprotective parent. It loves the familiar because it feels safe, and it freaks out at change because it might mean danger. But here's the cool part. Every time you push past that fear, you teach your brain it's okay. It's called neuroplasticity. Your mind literally rewires itself to handle challenges better. Ever heard of the flow state? It's that magical spot just beyond your comfort zone where you're stretched but not stressed. It's where you're fully in the zone. Think of an artist lost in their work or an athlete crushing it. Stepping out gets you closer to that sweet spot where you're growing and thriving. So here's the takeaway. Your comfort zone might feel like home, but it's really a sneaky trap keeping you from your best life. By starting small, setting goals, embracing the flops, leaning on your people, and picturing success, you can bust out of that trap and unlock your potential. Here's my challenge to you. Pick one small thing today that makes you a little nervous. Maybe sending that email you've been avoiding or trying a new recipe. Do it. And drop it in the comments below. Let's cheer each other on. If you found this helpful and want more personal growth vibes, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss a thing. Remember, the life you want is waiting just outside that cozy bubble. Take that first step today. You've got this.